Welcome. You are now tuned in with Eyesonpodium podcast, and we here to talk about free agency. We here to talk about the Knicks. We here to talk about a lot of things. We haven't been here for a while, and we are excited. I am HB the Realtor. I'm here with my bro Henny
Don't call me that. Don't start.
at
All right.
Henny for President everywhere.
Don't.
At Eyes
Don't.
on Podium for the pod. We everywhere.
We
Um,
finally fired Chris.
finally
Just
fired Chris. He's out of here.
yeah. Yes.
We
I'm
hired
so
somebody named
excited for that.
No, I'm not gonna I can't put that out there yet. Can't put that out there.
Why you can't put that out there?
Can't put that out there, bro.
They're not gonna know.
Can't put
They're
that
not
out
gonna
there,
know.
bro. It's too early. It's too early. But
It's never too early for nonsense.
like, comment, subscribe. We got the best intro, outro music in the game, in the podcast world.
Yes.
Yes.
She don't even know me. Open
Like
in the
him.
corner for the three, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keeping curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. No one should be talking. Keep your eyes on the podium. I go John Moran and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keeping curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. No one should be talking. Keep your eyes on the podium. I go John Moran and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keeping curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on
2024 NBA free agency has been a frenzy. It's been insane. It's so much to talk about. But we gotta start. Do we start? Do you want to start at the beginning? You want to start at the end? What do you want to start?
Let's go backwards. Let's start with what's fresh.
All right. So
So
LeBron.
we're currently on day
Day four. Day
5.
four. Day 4. Day 5.
No, we're on day 5. Day 5 of free agency.
So, the Lakers
Uh,
at this point missed out on everybody. LeBron
Did
just
they?
signed. Yeah, pretty much. DeRozan said they said DeRozan is supposed to be going to
Allegedly.
allegedly. How would you like
Mhm.
that pairing if if the Lakers were to get DeMar DeRozan? How do you feel like
It
he will fit?
depends. It depends. So it depends on who they give up. 'Cause I don't think they could outright sign him unless he
No,
takes
it's a
a
signing
mid-level
trade.
exception.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it would
said he
have to be a
wasn't taking
signing
no mid
trade.
level exception.
He wasn't taking no mid-level exception, and that's understood. I don't think he should. Um, but now, as I was saying, it depends on who they give up. Like more than likely, it's going to be D'Lo, right,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a future. You know, I don't think they want to, seeing that LeBron is coming down to the end of his career. I think they
Mm-hmm.
just doing all they can, trying to keep their draft pick so they do have a future after LeBron. I think he'll fit right in. Just another person that could touch the ball as LeBron gets older. I don't think he wants to per se have his usage high at the age of 39.
Mm-hmm.
He's 38 now, right? He'll be
No, he's
39.
39 now. He'll be 40.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't think he wants his usage rate to be that high at this age. I think if they do get DeMar, he could be a good closer. They still have AD, who's still young. He could be a good closer. The emergence of Austin Reeves, he could be a closer. So I think he'll fit right in. He's from
The
LA, so
the problem for me with
hometown.
the Demar pairing is he's they have too many people who need the ball. Like, I
Hmm.
feel like the ball needs to be in Austin Reeves' hand for him to be effective. The ball needs to be in D'Lo
Yeah.
hand for him to be effective. the ball needs to be LeBron James
That's
had
what I'm
for the
saying. I'm
team.
assuming that they get rid of D'Lo. So this is because if it's a sign and trade, they have to give up somebody.
So LeBron's gonna run the
And
point.
now Austin Reeves. I think Austin Reeves runs the point.
I don't like that.
Look, if you watch these Laker games, LeBron doesn't. I'm not saying shy away. He just really wants his usage to be down.
Yeah, he
He
defers.
doesn't want. Yeah, he
Yeah, he
defers. So he
defers
doesn't want to.
he defers to people that he expects to carry
Right.
the load, right? He
Right.
needs D'Lo to carry the load. He needed
Right.
Austin Reeves to carry the
Reeves.
load. They
Right.
just wasn't doing it.
AD. Right. LeBron shot 40% from the 3-point line this year. I think he's ready to be not ready, but I think he'll be just fine without the ball. You know, he's prepping himself for it to be a spot up. Some I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. LeBron James, a spot up. That's what it's trending to. If you want this to work, somebody has to not touch the ball.
I think they're trying to go get Rui Hachimura. Not Rui Hachimura. Oh my gosh. I think they're trying to get Lauri Markkanen. I think the Lakers are looking at trying to get Lauri Markkanen. It makes the most sense to pair him next to AD and then have LeBron play the 3. If I was them, I would give up Rui Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt if you can.
That's all your defense. All your defense. I'll give up one of them and D'Lo.
I'm not giving up D'Lo. Why does everybody just want to throw D'Lo away like he's not a productive player?
Because he doesn't look good next to Austin Reeves. They both don't play defense. Then you have Lauri, who's not a defender, and you have LeBron.
You know what? Who's still on the free agency market that they could possibly get if they're getting rid of D'Lo is Jones, Tyus Jones. I mean, he probably will accept the mid-level exception. Is it mid-level exception?
So what would you say? What would you say is their problem? Is the Lakers' problem?
I would say definitely point of attack defense. And ball movement. So like
would you think that's coaching?
So that's the thing. That's what Rob Pelinka was saying. He think it was coaching, obviously, because he got Darvin Ham got fired. JJ Redick. I'm hoping that he does a great job.
Me too. I'm hoping the best for him.
We know he's good at X and O's. Everybody says that. Everybody sees that. We all watch Mind the Game. We We know how great of a mind. You said that again?
For the brief time it was on.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna do a good job. We're gonna see how his offense is gonna shape out and how he's gonna do his thing. JJ Redick. But I think if you're gonna get rid of D'Lo, cool. But if you get Markkanen, you are now a top 5 team. I think that
it really depends on who they give up. Like I said, if they have to give up Rui
to make the money work, they just give up Rui.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the CBA.
Lauri's making 18.
Here's the thing about the CBA. You give up Rui, he's making 17. Marketing is making 18, right? So because the Lakers will be taking more salary and they'll be hard cap at the first apron. They can't be hard cap at the first apron right now because they're at the second apron. They basically a little bit over the second apron.
That's depending on how close they are to the salary.
But they can't. Cap. No, they are. They're 190, right? They can't trade multiple people for Markkanen. So I don't know how they go get them because they're literally in the second apron right now. I don't know.
They probably have to salary dump. Maybe trade D'Lo for some picks and.
They got to get under the second apron.
Yeah,
I don't know. We're gonna see, but I wouldn't be mad at Tyus Jones.
Before we segue off of them, I do think that the Lakers should look at the Bulls, but I don't think it would be DeMar. I think they should look at Zach LaVine.
Oh my
I think
gosh, his contract is disgusting. They want to be able to afford him.
it.
You have
Yeah,
to
it
trade
is.
LeBron or AD. Like they wouldn't be able to afford him.
What is he making? Like, is he making like 30 something?
40. Zach LaVine is making. I'll tell you right now what Zach's doing. Zach LaVine contract is 43 million.
Disregard. They can't get him.
They
They would
can't
have
get
to
him.
trade. Yeah,
Yeah,
they can't.
it's gonna be too much. You can't. You're not gonna be able to. You're not going to be able to afford him.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, for sure. And after signing LeBron, if LeBron took the mid level,
if
then
LeBron took the mid level, but we not. LeBron's not doing
yeah,
that.
he's not doing that. Generational wealth, baby.
Excuse me. So moving on from there, um, Alec Burks signed back with the Heat. Not signed back, but signs with the Heat for a 1 year deal.
Not with the Heat.
Um, what is
I don't know how to feel
Miami
about
doing?
that.
Go ahead, Henny.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, who
I
cares?
don't know.
Why
I
does
mean,
it?
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
feel like once you're a Nick, you get the rivalry.
the Knicks
You
ain't want
whatever
him.
you inherit
Obviously,
the rivalry. You inherit it. You don't go to them.
the Knicks ain't want him. Obviously,
Yeah,
I don't. Jimmy, what they doing with Jimmy Butler? He's gonna be playing out the rest of the year on his
more than likely.
last year expiring. Um, he doesn't want to sign a new deal, so I don't know what they're doing. They just look like they're just probably gonna mail it in this season, even though that's not Heat
It never
culture
worked.
to mail it in. What do you think
Yeah,
about?
that's why.
Go
That's
ahead.
why it's a lot of days in free agency. So
It is.
anything
It's
could happen.
long.
It's only the fifth day.
What do you think about Taurean Prince going to play with the Bucks? They haven't done much moves because they're in the second apron and they
So
got much. They can't do
it's
much.
it's funny. So in the Lakers community, they had I think the record when Terry and Prince played under a certain amount of minutes, they had a winning record. So Darvin Ham played Terry and Prince a
A
lot.
lot.
I guess it was his
Yeah, he
favorite
did. He played a
player.
lot.
So it was expected that he would go there. He might even play more than Giannis.
That's hilarious.
Now I like it. Just another wing player. Get some depth. A shooter.
They might lose Malik Beasley.
Yeah. But, I guess
The
move
thing about the
move
Bucks is
Middleton.
there's not much they can do, right? When I look at the
Right.
Bucks, I feel like
Just stay healthy.
yeah, it's not even just stay healthy. I don't think they have a good roster, right?
Mm.
And they're in the second apron, right? I don't think they got a good
Right.
roster. Why? Why do I say
I
that?
didn't even have to look that up.
Chris Middleton is not him. I don't believe in Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez is old as
I
hell.
don't.
He looks old as hell. Like he just plays old.
Yeah.
Pat Connaughton, pack him up. Pack him up, bro.
He's going to be their starting two guard.
Pack him up. Pack him up. Pack him
Going to be
up,
their starting
please.
two guard, man.
Get Bobby out of there.
Oh, and just recently, I didn't finish the video, but Giannis just got hurt in FIBA play.
Is that real?
Yeah, he got like a little scary injury. Well, his knees buckled for sure. He was screaming for pain.
He was. Oh no, he returned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But does he play? Does he even
He had
continue
32 and 2 on 2 assists. He had 32 points against
Greece, I think.
them DR, Dominican Republic.
DR.
Is Cat
Who
on
played
that
Cat?
team? You just said the same thing.
Yeah, I said who played Cat?
Yeah, is Cat on that team? Let's see.
I doubt it.
Right now.
I doubt he played.
You doubt it?
I doubt it.
I'm looking at the
Yeah.
score and I don't doubt it.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
They're not showing me the stats.
Cat not playing.
They're
It'd
not
only be
showing
him
me- Oh, is it okay? Is it this?
and maybe Jose Alvarez.
Yeah, they're not trying to show me the stats.
Mm.
I don't know. Actually, okay, found it. Nah, he didn't play.
Okay.
Cat didn't play.
Yeah, I don't think Terry and Prince changes anything.
Yeah.
But I do like the pickup of Darvin Ham, bring back that defensive culture,
Mm-hmm.
to that team. I do like that pickup. That's the most interesting pickup from them.
They're gonna be playing
Uh,
drop coverage.
if Brooke Lopez is out there, they're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to, yeah. For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Timberwolves picked up Joe Ingles. I feel like that was a good vet pickup.
Yeah.
And they got they got what's his name? Bob Dillingham.
Yeah. Rob
Dillingham.
Rob Dillingham. Yeah.
Yeah,
He gonna
Duke.
be right. He gonna be right by the second season.
So, I mean, that's the bench right there, though. That's the bench work.
Rob, Naw, Ingles, and Reed. I like that. That's solid.
Yeah, Kyle Anderson left, so I'm guessing Ingles is trying to is there to replace Kyle.
He's gonna fill in that role. He definitely can. Ingles is a good playmaker.
Yeah,
he
but
was
he's like
doing this
38.
thing in Orlando. Yeah, but
He's built for the playoffs.
I don't know. Yeah, I would even say built for the playoffs. Cat is in front of him, so
Okay. I mean, Cat.
I'm just saying
That's fine.
Cat's gonna play a lot of minutes.
Cat plays the 5 with Kyle Anderson. When Kyle Anderson's in the game, Cat usually is at the 5. But Kyle Anderson can play but Joe Ingles could play the 4 or the 3. He could play either or.
You muted.
I'm muted?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me now?
I don't know.
Yep. Nah, that's
maybe
you.
it's
I
me.
can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2.
You just went mute.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Nah, that's you, honey.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's you. You can hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Joe Ingles is gonna be good for the bench. It's a good bench player.
Yeah,
ooh,
he definitely
Christopher Wilkins said he can hear you.
Okay, good.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Chris. Welcome to the show. All right, man. Let's get to it, man. Like, I mean, we really dragging it. You know who you really want to talk about, but we gonna take a little second before we get there. Donovan Mitchell signed a 3-year deal, 150, 2-year, 50 million, like 2 years, and then a play option, 3-year play option. I'm sorry. So 50 mil per year.
He could have just played it safe, bro. He could have just played it safe.
That is safe.
Said, nah, that's not safe.
Yes, it is. You lock up your money for 2 years, and you're in a play option. So by the time he gets to the play option, he's in his 10th year. So he's gonna be able to be eligible for the super.
So you think he don't want to win now?
Yeah, but he want to get his money. He could still win in Cleveland.
He could have got it anywhere else, bro.
He could have got it. Where? But where?
Replacing Jimmy. There's so many other options. I don't know. Many other options.
It's not that many options for Donovan Mitchell. There's not that many options for Donovan Mitchell. Like, where can you really have Donovan Mitchell? And Cleveland have a solid team, bro. Like, they got a solid team that they can move forward with and build with.
Yeah, of course.
I don't.
After they got eliminated, we was hearing rumblings about Garland wanting to leave because he didn't want to play beside another ball handler. You think they still entertain that and see what they get out there for Garland?
I think Garland should get traded. I mean, I was thinking Garland should get traded for Brandon Ingram, but now that the Pelicans got DeJounte Murray, there's no need for Brandon Ingram, right?
It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. And then you would have had Brandon Ingram. I mean, you would have had CJ McCollum playing next to Garland, which is not good. Which is essentially where he's at right now, right? Playing playing
Right.
off a scoring guard.
Right.
Garland could literally. Garland is an all-star point guard. He's pretty good.
Do you? What about sending him to Utah?
For what?
Laurie Marketing.
They want to get Laurie Marketing back.
They didn't know what they had.
Oh my god! You know the crazy thing about it is that I don't mind Mobley and Laurie Marketing in front court. I'd rather that than Jared Allen and
they
Evan
would have to
Mobley.
send. They would have to send that. Yeah, they would have to send them out. Damn.
But yeah, Cleveland signing back Donovan Mitchell is a huge deal. I'm excited to see how they turn around this roster.
That's
and
the thing
how
on the
Kenny
lateral
Atkins-
move. I don't think it makes them better. Still think they got that was it front court issues with their bigs. I seen Mobley out there playing the 5 when Allen was down. He did his thing, but they did get a new coach, so we'll see how he runs things.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Kenny. I'm excited to see Kenny Atkins.
Yeah.
I'm excited to
Facilitate.
see. Yeah. I'm excited to see Kenny Atkins coach the team and see what he got going on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So
How you texting in the middle of the show?
I'm sorry. It's work.
Sorry, guys. He's just so unprofessional. All right, we can shimmy over to the people that the people came here to see.
All right.
We can easily
Mikal Bridges got traded to the New York Knicks. What does this mean for the team? What does this mean for the
East? Go on
East?
for an hour.
What's going
For an hour. How you just stop?
My bad.
The AI gonna have a problem with the what you edit.
Mikal Bridges got traded to the New York Knicks for 4 unprotected New York Knicks picks and 1 pick swap and the Milwaukee top 4 protected first round pick. Essentially 6 first round picks.
Whatever.
The Knicks get
Whatever.
back Mikal Bridges in the second round pick. Yeah, that's how does this affect? I mean, when it first happened, people were saying this makes the Knicks the second best team. But right after this, we'll talk about Philly and how they match up with Philly now. But how do you feel about that? And at the same time, losing Hartenstein. No way the Knicks can keep Hartenstein.
You asking me too many questions right now.
So, I mean, just give it to me. Pause. You know what I mean? Let me know what's up.
Positive. Hey, let's start with the positive first.
Yeah.
Positive, the power of friendship will always succeed. Always. Always. We'll always have the power of friendship. With Mikal, here's the lineup I think that's gonna be out there day one.
Yeah.
It's going to be Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. That's going to be the starting 5. Do I think that starting 5 can compete in the East? Absolutely. Did you forget where Mikal ended up when he became a third option? He went to the finals.
That's true.
He went to the finals. Did you forget who Julius Randle was? A 20 and 10 player. Did you forget who Mitchell Robinson was when he started? An offensive rebounding monster. I know you ain't forget who Jalen Brunson is because it was just 2 months ago. So I ain't even gonna elaborate. I will elaborate. Jalen Brunson is a superstar. Top player in the NBA. That's it.
What player in the NBA? Say that again. You cut it out. You cut out.
This team can compete.
I agree.
This team is a tier 1 team.
I think the New York Knicks is a tier 1 team. Obviously, the summer's not over. And everybody else you always got to give the champions that respect and put them a tier above everybody else. But realistically, Kristaps Porzingis is not going to be playing basketball until like January, February. I don't predict the Boston Celtics to be that regular season team that they was last year.
You are already
You're cutting up.
comparing.
You're cutting up, bro. You're cutting up. So what
You can't hear me?
Yeah,
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't hear what you said. Go ahead. What you were saying?
I didn't say that. I said, You
Oh.
talked about Porzingis. I said,
But yeah, Porzingis is gonna be. He's not gonna play until January, February. I do not predict the Boston Celtics to go on a crazy tear in the regular season like they did last year. So I do predict that with this new roster,
the ring woes. You think they're gonna have the ring woes?
I think that too. I think they're gonna be feeling themselves a little bit. I feel like it's not easy. It's not easy to go back-to-back champs. That's not something you can just easily go do. We haven't seen
especially
it.
Today's day and age.
Exactly. We haven't seen it since the Warriors went back-to-back. And before that, it was the Miami Heat, right? One back-to-back.
Yes.
They won back-to-back, and then they lost to the Spurs. That fourth year, they lost it. Yeah.
The fourth year, lost
so
to Spurs,
it doesn't happen, people. It doesn't happen to go back-to-back champs. So yes, I think this Mikal and OG pairing is insane. They're calling them the wing stoppers.
I can't wait.
You know what I mean? Like, it's insane.
Wing stop.
The backup center, we got to talk about losing Isaiah Hartenstein to OKC Thunder, who makes them even more legitimate number one seed in the West. I think they're gonna fly heads and shoulders above everybody in the West.
Bro. The things Hartenstein's gonna do for that team. The things Hartenstein's gonna do for that team.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Too Precious. So Precious is he still? I believe. Yeah, is he still a restricted free agent? Even though we didn't see
Precious is an unrestricted free agent.
Okay, because we didn't extend the qualifying offer.
We didn't extend the qualifying offer. Correct.
Okay, I'm thinking he's willing to come back. I think he's willing to come back. I really do. And if he does come back, if we do sign him, I think he'd be an excellent backup center. I like his role. I like what his role would be for the Knicks. The bench would be McBride, Hart, DiVincenzo, and Precious. And even if Precious has his days, we still got Sims. I know. I understand. But he'll be going into his third year.
Fourth year.
He got to make a difference out there. He can't be looking lost no more. This is big time. This is his contract year. So I expect him to show out.
You know how old he is?
Sims? Off the top of my head, 25.
Yes, exactly what he is.
Yeah, it's 25.
So he'd be 26 this year.
Dang. That's tough. He should have been acting right 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
I seen him with braids. Maybe that might bring something out of him.
I don't know, bro. We gonna see. I mean, he's an athletic beast, but
yeah.
What is he giving you? What is he giving you besides that? Right. Whatever he give you, Precious can give you, because you can switch with Precious. Precious could guard up. He can guard down. He can guard guards. So I mean, Precious allows you the ability to switch everything. If you let's say hypothetically, let's say a lineup like Precious, Julius, OG,
Mm-hmm.
Bridges, and Josh Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You switch everything.
Yeah.
Who's the guard?
OG's defense is infectious.
I
OG's
think
defense is infectious. Everybody gonna be playing defense, even Julius.
exactly. And I think Bridges, you can run your offense. You can Bridges and Josh Hart can initiate your offense, or Julius Randle. It
Yeah.
doesn't. They don't necessarily need a traditional point guard with that lineup. I don't think.
Right. You just need a playmaker.
You just need a
It's
playmaker.
it's
Exactly.
positionless basketball, people. It's positionless basketball. That's what that is. Positionless basketball.
But yeah, man.
Just because your paperwork says you're this position, don't mean you got to play it on the court. 5-on-5.
So their rivals, or the players that the team that the Knicks just beat in the 6 games, 76ers, signed
Mm-hmm.
Paul George for 4-year, $212. They also signed Maxey for 5-year, $204 with no play option, which is a great deal for them. And they also re-signed Kelly Oubre, one of my favorite players, for 2 years, $16 million, $8 million apiece. They are looking into
Andre
signing
Drummond.
Caleb Martin and
they got Andre Drummond as well.
They got Andre Drummond, which is a good backup for Joel, because Joel's gonna be missing 20 games at least. So
Eric Gordon
too. What's his name? Daryl Morey got to have one of his Houston players that he loves. It used to be PJ Tucker, Daniel House. You know what I mean? We know how that goes. So yeah, how do you feel like the 76ers free agency is going?
So look, I'm gonna give it to Joel. Non-biased. I'm gonna give it to Joel. He is a former MVP. Watching him play the Knicks, he had 50 with whatever injury he may have had. He still had 50, and this injury looked like it kept him immobile. He didn't move much. He didn't move from the top of the key, barely moved from the top of the key, and he still had 50. That's talent. That's talent. And when you have a talent like that, it's hard. It's hard, bearing injuries, of course. It's hard to not pick them, I think Joel's very talented. With that being said, I got them as the third best team in the East. And that's simply because you got Paul George, yes, you signed back Tyrese Maxey, yes. But chemistry is everything. You guys you have built a whole new roster.
Right.
It's gonna be a challenge to develop. It's gonna take some buying in, and usually it don't take 1 year. It takes longer than that. Maybe in the second year, maybe they figured it out, but this first year, they they'll they will surprise me. I think they're the third best team in the East right now, but that's just only because of Joel, and that's what he's done before. But let's see what they do this year.
I think they're a 4 or 5 seed. I don't think they're good. They're gonna be a good regular season team. Just based off of the injuries that they have. Like, I don't see PG playing another 70-something games. I don't see it, sorry. PG, even though he is amazing, he has lost his step. He is not the same guy who just gets by anybody. He takes a lot of tough twos, and in the NBA,
shot maker.
In the NBA, that's the type of stuff that kills you. Missing tough twos.
Right.
So I'm not. I love the pairing, like the name. They paper warriors right now. So on paper, PG next to Maxey, next to Joel, Eric Gordon coming off the bench. Whoever they picked up, McCain as their rookie.
Yeah, you can talk about their rookie.
He has star aura.
Two-way ability.
two-way ability, shot making ability. He shot 40% at Duke. Duke, right? Kentucky? Duke.
Yeah.
Duke.
No, Duke.
Off high volume. So we'll see what happens over there in Philly, man. I'm excited to watch those games. I'm excited to see Philly play. I don't think PG is strong enough for those Philly fans. I don't. I mean, you know, you think LA, you were playing with the Clippers. Like, the expectations is different.
Yeah.
It's different. In
Yeah,
Philly,
they didn't really. They knew. The fans
yeah.
knew. The five Flipper fans knew.
You can't go 8 for 30 standing next to Joel Embiid. Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to see how they play. I'm excited to talk
Tobias
about
did it
this
all the
all
time.
summer. Say that again.
Tobias did it all the time. He could do it.
Tobias awful. Detroit Pistons. Tobias to the Detroit Pistons. 2-year, $52 million for 2 years. They also picked up. They're talking about trying to trade for Zach LaVine. Detroit Pistons, which not be a bad idea.
Interesting.
It will not be a bad idea to have
Give up Ivy. Him. Wow. They probably gonna move Ivy because that's just a bad pairing with those two. I think they both need the ball in the hand. But I know we're going backwards. But Gideon Ivy would be crazy.
We're not going backwards. That works.
Gideon Ivy would be crazy if they decide to do that. They have the space for it too.
Nah, I don't like that pairing. Neither one of those can shoot, and they both need the ball, and they both play downhill. One passes, but one just shoots 0% at the rim.
Attacks.
Yeah, Ivy see his own shadow and just missed the layup. Jaden Ivey is the epitome of $100 move with a $0 finish. Like, that's him. Like, you be like, oh my gosh. Like, he get to the rack and he just blow it. What are we doing? Get this guy out the game.
What Jaden Ivey shot? What was his field goal?
I don't gotta look. I watched enough of him wasting my time.
What you think it is? What you think it is?
I just think 3. What is he? 3 coaches in 3 years. What year is he in? I think that's really what it is.
Nah, he had. Yeah, I think so too. What you think he? Nah.
Yeah, 3 coaches in 3 years.
This is his first year.
This is who first year?
No, second year. Sorry. Jaden Ivey's second year.
He's going into his 3rd year, right? And that first year he played.
Yeah. What do you think he shot from the field?
40. 37.
Yeah.
40? 40.1.
40. Yeah. 40.
Yeah.
42.
Yeah.
So 43.
I'm cool, boy. I'm cool.
Okay.
3 coaches in 3 years is tough for any rookie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Monty was only there for 1 year, right?
For sure.
Who's their coach before Monty? Dwayne Casey?
Was it the coach? Yeah. Was it Dwayne? I feel like it was. Was it Dwayne?
I think it was Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, it was Dwayne Casey. They went 17 and 65.
Yeah.
Dwayne Casey, then 14 Monty, and 68.
And now JB. Yeah, 3 coaches in 3 years is tough. I think that's what the issue is. Being in a trash organization. That's really what the situation is for me when it comes to them. But I think if they get Zach LaVine and have and pair him next to Tobias Harris, and then you have Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, please get Stewart out of here. It doesn't even matter who's playing the 4.
You like him?
He's awful. You gotta go. If you want to put Tobias at the 4,
it would be Tobias before, and then you have
Thomas.
the twin at the 3. Yeah. And then you have Zach LaVine. Oh my God, that would be.
I think that would be better. I think that would be better for Zach LaVine to rejuvenize his career.
They might be better than Orlando this year.
Come on, bro. Come on. Orlando got KCP. 3 years, 66 mil.
No, this year. I'm talking about this year, as in
No.
the past season.
I-
You don't think that team will be better than Orlando
No.
with Zach Levine,
Mm-hmm.
Cade,
Mm-hmm.
Tobias Harris,
Mm-hmm.
Asur Thompson,
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Duran?
Playing.
It's not better than Orlando this year.
No. Playing team.
That's crazy.
Playing team. They're a playing team. They may be 9th, 10th. Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, we seen Chicago, Caruso, Levine, DeRozan, Vucevic. You would think that team could make the playoffs. No, playing.
You're missing their whole engine.
So you're saying LeVar Ball?
Lonzo Ball, yes, that was
Lonzo
their
Ball,
whole
sorry.
engine.
I mean, how long they gonna be waiting for Lonzo Ball? It's been 3 years.
They're not. They looking to trade him now.
Well, there you go. I mean, he's
They
on
looking to
his
trade him now.
his expiring. He's expiring this season. Just 20 mil. He might be out the league after this.
Nah. I give him. I think if Ben Simmons could get chances, he can get chances.
Ben Simmons hasn't been. He been destroying his chances.
Yes. Ben Simmons. This is his last. I don't think this is Ben Simmons' last contract, but this is the last time he making $40 million. Ben Simmons is currently making $40 million
for sure
this season.
For sure.
If Ben Simmons can make that,
for sure,
Lonzo Ball could definitely still play in this league.
I guess. Before we go,
for sure,
we gotta touch the Warriors' fall of a dynasty. Klay Thompson, Mavs.
What
to
a
the Mavs
mighty
for
God we serve.
3 years, 50 mil.
What a mighty God we serve.
Penny's excited that Klay Thompson has left the Warriors, and the
Angels
Warriors possibly won't be winning another championship
Heaven and
anymore.
earth adore him.
Because he's a Golden
What
State
a
hater.
mighty God we serve. It's the fall of a dynasty.
Okay.
I know how them Romans feel now.
Mm-mm-mm.
I love this. I love it.
Pass the Henny.
I love it. Oh, I love it. I love this.
Draymond Green was on his podcast saying how disappointed he was that the Clippers didn't adhere. The Clippers didn't adhere to the sign and trade for Paul George. He said he was sad about the Klay Thompson moving on, but he felt like it was for the best. And that Klay Thompson fell out of love with basketball. He could see it. He can understand that because he fell out of love with basketball. So he can see it. I mean, Steph Curry is still a great player. He's still on the Mount Rushmore. He's still amazing. He's still one of the best players ever. He's still one of the best players in the game right now. He just won the Clutch Player of the Year this year. He's that guy. They need to figure out a way to put a team around him. Ask me. I think they should do anything and everything in their power outside of giving up Kuminga and Draymond to go get Lauri Markkanen. Don't know how, don't know where, but they need to figure it out.
That's a reoccurring thing on this podcast.
Reoccurring thing because he is the missing link for a lot of teams.
A lot of teams.
Yep. He's the missing link.
Christopher Wilkins, who was fired, says that I need to find peace. I have found peace, and it's the fall of a dynasty. There's my peace.
Can Curry win another ring? Is it possible? Within the next 2 years, 2-3 years, can he win another ring?
It depends, because I don't know what their books look like. So I don't know what they can and can't do. But the easy answer is
championship. Don't even go there.
The easy answer is that's my easy answer. Yes,
that's not real.
Anybody can win a championship. Any top 10 player can win it. Any top 10 current NBA player can win a championship. He is a current top 10 player in NBA. Yes, he can win a championship.
Not any top 10 player can win a championship.
How's he gonna do it? Okay. So you believe Joel can't?
No, I said not any top 10. That's what I'm saying.
Not any top 10. So
Yeah.
9 and 10 can't win. 7, 8,
I
and
think
9, 10 can't win.
if we go on top 10, I'm going Joker, Embiid. Getting to the finals healthy, I don't feel like that's gonna ever happen. So I don't think Embiid is ever gonna win a championship because I don't think he can get to the finals healthy. He's amazing, but he's not. I don't think so. I don't think that's a hot take either. I do not think that Embiid.
I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
I think Joel Embiid is the Patrick Ewing of this era. I do.
Possibly.
I think he's the Patrick Ewing of this era. How do you feel like Dallas is gonna? How do you feel like Dallas is gonna? Where do you put Dallas now? Coming up finals appearance, losing in Game 5, getting Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson shot 38% off of high volume, averaged 17.6 points, 2 points off of his career average. That was an off year for him. Where do you think this put Dallas?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you where it put them for me after.
So what they ended as the 4th seed. What seed were they?
I think they were the 5th seed, and they played Clippers, and then they played OKC, and they ran into the Timberwolves. For me, I can go first if that's okay. I would say for me, I think Dallas is worse. And that's the crazy part about it. I don't see a lineup with Kyrie, Luka, and Klay Thompson playing defense throughout the regular season. I don't see it. Not those three. So I love the pickup from Najee Marshall. With Najee Marshall from the Pelicans. If you
one of those type of players.
If you start Marshall next to those two, if you start Marshall next to Kyrie and Luka, okay, cool. But that's not going to happen. You're going to play Klay Thompson, and because of that, you're going to run into the same issues the Warriors had last year. You can't play him on the other side.
It's so crazy. What their problem was defense and having a third option, like helping them score. And Klay would have been the answer for them if this was 4 years ago. If this was 4 years ago, I would have said, yeah, just get some over the hump. But I'm going off of Klay for the last 2 years. I think they just got the shell of what he once was.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to prove it to me because I don't think he can do what he did in Golden State, especially just standing there. That even this year, him spotting up wasn't good. He shot 38%.
I mean, that's all above league
on high
average.
volume, like you said. It is, but not for Klay. That's not his average.
Yeah.
That's not what you expect from him.
Yeah. Not from one of the greatest shooters of all time.
I wouldn't say this is a backwards move. I should say it's lateral. It didn't make them better.
I feel like them getting rid of Derrick Jones Jr. was tough, but replacing him with Najee was great, but Najee's not going to start. So it's kind of like you replaced him with Klay Thompson. Which is not good for your team. You need to run.
If only this was 4 years ago, man, this team would have been the 1-2 seed, boy.
I'm excited to talk about this all off season. It's just it's a lot of stuff happening.
Look, what I do know, Klay has an ego, and that first game coming back home after that tribute video for Klay, he's having 60.
Yeah,
and then after that, it's going back downhill.
Yeah,
but that first game back, he's having 60.
He's shooting everything.
Mark my words.
He's gonna shoot everything.
And they're gonna give it to Luka. Gonna give it to him too. Yeah. He's gonna have 60. He's gonna have 60.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
Yeah. That'll be that. I do not. I do not doubt any of that. And I'm excited to see what happens. They probably might play the first game of the year. You know how the NBA loves drama.
You know how the NBA love a story. NBA love a story. They love it. They love it. And I love it too.
Yes, sir.
I love it too.
Eyesonpodium podcast, episode 92. We are back.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We took a couple weeks off. Now we're back. We'll be here dropping more content for you on your head top.
We'll be back on Sunday. Say it. We'll be back on Sunday, so we have to come back.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe.
Also, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's better than one LeBron? Two LeBrons. Let's go, Lakers!
She don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed him. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. No one should be talking. Keep your eyes on the podium. I go jump a ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed him. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. No one should be talking. Keep your eyes on the podium. I go jump a ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody knows.